Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with gym rats basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball, so I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me, so I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts, all with a 99% career success rate.
You belong here.
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 I belong here.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level, catching and shooting, working on ball handling, In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help with their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
In 1952, my father, Jim Kelly, opened his first dealership. Thanks to loyal customers, dedicated employees, community support, and a bit of luck, his business grew. 70 years later, that dealership has become the Kelly Automotive Group, with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall. Thank you for 70 amazing years. It's been the ride of a lifetime. We hope you join us for the next 70.
In 4 years, this could be you!
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts.
You belong here!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Parkview Sports Medicine pregame show here at Sectional 21 at Leo High School. This is in the 3A class here in the state of Indiana. This should be a good one here this evening. This is Bishop Dwenger, who will be the home team on the scoreboard and in the white uniforms. Concordia will be in the black uniforms tonight. They will be the visitors. My name is Ryan Dellinger. I will be your host for this. I'm not sure if Will Power will be back in here or not, if he's got kid duty tonight, but maybe we'll get him back in on the broadcast here this evening here at Leo High School. If you're just joining us, you're a Concordia fan or a Dwenger fan, and you didn't get a chance to watch match number 1, it was all Leo. They took advantage early, and they never slowed down. That runaway train took off and just kept on moving. They win in straight sets over Garrett. They will play the winner of this matchup on Saturday in our second semifinal at 12:30 here at Leo. Your first semifinal will be Heritage and the defending champs in this one, Angola. Let's take a quick timeout. When we come back, we've got to pay some bills. You're watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com.
I'm Matt Wolford, president of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast area for generations. Like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. Kelly Automotive is celebrating their 70th year in business. Shop all 14 of their brands at drivekelly.com. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle. They've got other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, and engine diagnostics. At Ottenweiler Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OttenweilerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball player in the area from ages 5 to 18. Our players are equipped with elite level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business. A system and solution that fits your unique needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com. Are you ready to do what it takes to put your past behind you? Whether it's expunging your criminal record or getting your driver's license reinstated, Jolly Law Firm is your answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration provides top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfectant services throughout Northeast Indiana. That's Sioka Cleaning and Restoration. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. Yeah, we're talking about Kevin now, and he's getting me all confused. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We serve every level of athlete with our integrated sports medicine team, including the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. To learn more about our services, log on to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. We continue on here on the Parkview Sports Medicine pregame show here at Leo High School. This will be Concordia taking on Bishop Dwenger here in about 8 minutes. We need to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll take a look closer at each lineup. You're watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com. What's that? I did just say Kevin's name. He made it on air for the first time in his life. Who? No, she's just in white tonight. Wow, we're going to start right on time. Welcome back to the Parkview Sports Medicine pregame show here at Sectional 21 at Leo. Concordia comes into this matchup 18-13 overall. They went a perfect 7-0 in the Summit Athletic Conference. They are coached by Trish Miller, and they were the conference champs this season. They have notable wins this season over Indy Lutheran, Heritage, Crown Point, took out Munster twice, Leo, Westville, and they have a good win over Bishop Dwenger already this season, and they're coming off a straight set victory over Northrop. Leading them in kills this season is their do-it-all junior, Jersey Lawyer, 411 kills on the season, 32 aces, 33 blocks, 353 digs for the junior. Also in the middle tonight, we'll see Sienna Lapsley. She cracked the 200 mark. She's got 212 kills on the season to go along with 57 blocks. Also on the outside tonight will be Emily Hickel, 166 kills and 15 blocks for Concordia. They're going to need to get another strong outing from Lydia Mays, who's got 70 kills, as well as Maddie Allman, who came off the bench last week and had a good match against Bishop Dwenger. She's got 44 kills. Their setter tonight will be the freshman, Kira Domer, with 771 assists on the season, 56 digs, 16 blocks, and 151 digs for the freshman. They've got a very good back row as well. We'll see Sophie Schuler back there. along with Kate Hellinger, and their libero tonight will be Paige Jackson. Once again, their head coach is Trish Miller. For the home team on the scoreboard, Bishop Dwenger, they went 12-10 overall. They kind of had an up-and-down season for first-year head coach Olivia Current. They had some good wins this season over Leo Lures. They had a good stretch where they took out Fairfield, Northwood, and Blackhawk in three quick matches, and all of those teams are quality teams, and they are coming off road losses to both Concordia and Heritage. Looking at their roster, leading them in kills this season is the junior Audrey Hudson, 267 kills, 23 blocks, and 182 digs. They have a good right side pin hitter because she's a lefty, and that is Jillian Tippman with 142 kills on the season. Also chips in with 329 assists as they run a 6-2 offense, does Bishop Dwenger. In the middle, they've got good players as well. We'll get a chance to take a look at Loretta Pelkington and Gabby Storrs. Pelkington with 115 kills, Gabby Storrs with 140 on the season, and Pelkington with 46 blocks. The other setter tonight will be Emma Tone. She's got 418 assists on the season, and she is committed to play next year at Manchester. Some of the other young ladies we'll see in the back row tonight, they've got an outstanding libero. That is Lexa Zimmerman with 374 digs on the season. Joining her in the back row tonight will be Ashley Zelt. Zelt, a great server. If she gets going back there serving, she can be a dynamite weapon tonight for this Bishop Dwenger team. Also, Bailey Cheney, another name to watch in the outside and potentially even a right side hitter tonight for Bishop Dwenger. We mentioned it earlier. These two teams already played last Tuesday. It was Concordia winning in a thriller in 3 sets. They pretty much dominated Dwenger in that matchup, and it is tough to dominate somebody and then turn around and beat them again. So I think this one will be really good. Last year, at the end of the season, Bishop Dwenger dominated Concordia in that matchup at the end of the season to claim the Summit Athletic crown, and then Concordia in the sectional semifinal up at Angola exacted revenge against Bishop Dwenger and sent them home before they eventually lost to defending sectional champions Angola, who will play in our first matchup on Saturday here at Leo against Heritage. So this should be a good one here tonight at Leo. We'll take our final timeout in our pregame show. When we come back, we'll turn it over to the public address announcer. You're watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com.
Sports Club is a volleyball-first facility and home to Empowered's Volleyball Academy and Pro Beach Juniors. At Empowered, we focus on development and the process over outcome, and we believe our record-setting recruitment numbers, 24 athletes alone in our 2023 class, 100% college placement rate, and continued success at the highest levels by our alumni speak for themselves, confirming that Empowered is your best option for overall athlete development. This year, we have once again upgraded our club model, programming, and staff to keep us out in front as one of the country's leaders in total athlete development, mind, body, and soul. But none of this would even be possible if God hadn't blessed us with a 90,000 square foot state-of-the-art volleyball and multi-sport facility that includes indoor turf, PSM weight training, 4 volleyball courts, and 5 indoor beach courts. Empowered is here to stay. So if you're looking for a long-term home and one you will never outgrow, we believe the choice is clear. Empowered is the most thorough and all-inclusive junior Olympic development program in the country.
Team Pineapple Volleyball Club was established in 1997 and has become synonymous with top-level volleyball in Northeast Indiana. Lloyd Ball is the owner and director at Team Pineapple, and he's also one of the coaches. Ball is a 4-time Olympian and a gold medalist at the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. Join the Pineapple family today. Go to their website, teampineapple.com, for all programming information. Team Pineapple trains at the brand new Ball Sports Academy. This facility has indoor volleyball courts, Parkview Sports Performance, Parkview Ortho Clinic, Olympic weight room, in-house massage therapy, and the state-of-the-art CET Cryo Spa for post-training therapy. Head north on Highway 69 towards Angola and come see how champions are made at the Ball Sports Academy.
cheer, we will be reading the entire rosters. First, on the scoreboard, the visiting team will be Concordia.
Well, we've met each team here, and we will not have another national anthem. They played that before our first quarterfinal here this evening. If you are just joining us now, Leo has advanced on. They will move on to the second semifinal on Saturday. They will take on the winner of this matchup here between Concordia and Bishop Dwenger. I don't know the last time I had a sectional that a match actually started on time in the second match. Have you ever had one, Lindley? We have not. We're starting exactly at 7:30, which is crazy. We just don't do that very often in tournaments. And now we're going to get a chance to get rolling here right away. For Concordia, they'll go with Domer, Mays, Lawyer, Hickel, Lapsley, and Allman for now. Paige Jackson will come on here shortly. For the home team on the scoreboard, Dwenger, they'll go with Storrs, the freshman Snyder, Tone, Tipman, Hudson, Pelkington, and up off the bench comes their libero. That is Alexa Zimmerman. There we go. Our officials have figured out who should be on the court. And it looks like Tone will go back to serve first for Bishop Dwenger. Emma Tone will get us started here. She's committed to play next year at Manchester.
Yeah, Manchester, because of an injury, definitely could use her this year, actually.
Yeah.
Their setter has a shoulder injury, so, yeah, I know they're looking for Tone to come in and help contribute.
And we're underway, and that one is an ace. That was going to go out.
Well, we always say if you're going to make an error serving, you definitely want to go high and deep as opposed to into the net, because you always have a chance of that athlete trying to play it.
Jersey Lawyers has got an wow. Gabby Storrs.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether Dwenger wanted to come back out and get a little revenge for their loss. And it really is in volleyball tough to beat a team 2 times in a row. You get a lot of energy and a lot of fight. So let's see if they keep this little momentum here. But right out of the gate, they definitely threw the first punch.
They did. Gabby Storrs crushed one. That'll bring on Sophie Schuler. She was Dwenger's kryptonite last week. She served outstanding.
She dealt with a knee injury all last season, so to see her back on the court, that is just stellar. She's a great low player.
A back row attack by Hudson now, and she'll hit that off the back wall.
Yeah, it looked like she came in a little bit early, and that set was a little behind the 10-foot line.
Schuler now for the lead for Concordia.
I expect this to be a pretty high-energy match. Let's see if the nerves affect any of these girls. I know that first set, a lot of times, could be up and down.
And that one's a kill for Tippmann. I think that one was going out of bounds as well.
Yeah, that Paige jumped to play that ball, and I think she regretted it instantly as she played it and realized that it was probably going long.
Ashley Zent will come on now for Bishop Dwenger. She's a great server.
She really has become just a really great serving sub. DS playing the back row. She's another one of those. Used to be an outside and was a little undersized and has slid into the DS role and has really owned it.
And there's Emily Hickel with her first kill of the match. Now, if Hickel and Lapsley play the way they did last week, they're going to be tough to beat because they both, and along with Allman and Lydia Mays, also had good matches for Concordia.
Yeah, like we said in the earlier broadcast, if you got a well-balanced offense, which everyone knows, Jersey is kind of the go-to on that team, and teams typically key in on her. So if you can get Lapsley or any of the other girls to really step up, they can have a heyday and really affect the outcome of the match. Oh, right on the line. That thing dropped last minute.
That was Gabby Storrs with the ace, her 37th of the season. She's got a great serve.
Yeah, she really does. I mean, a lot of times you don't see a middle serve too much, but also have a really good serve like that.
Yeah. Dwenger knows a little something about having really good middles.
They have historically had a great middle really every year.
Yeah.
And actually the two middles on this team were actually part of that national championship team. So they both have had success at a high level, and I expect them to both have a really good game here tonight and really rise to the challenge here with this big match.
Here's Morrison for the tie. Zent's pass goes right to Tone. They'll go to the lefty Tippmann. And there's Schuler with the dig. Nice set. Jersey Lawyer tries to go cross court, and it goes out of bounds. Did they call a touch? They did.
No, they called it. I'm not sure who called that touch, but that was definitely not a touch. And like
that was a late call.
Yeah, it looks like Current was trying to let the ref have it. Not sure which line
I didn't see any of them actually call that. Morrison with the float serve. That ball that hit the antenna. In their matchup last week, what happened to Dwenger was they just fell behind so far early, and Setskin could never get out of the hole.
Yeah, if you dig a hole early on, it is tough. You're playing a little bit desperate and just trying to make a little comeback. Oh, yeah, that's if Dwenger can pass well, I think that's going to be the key to winning this match. If they can pass well and get their middles going, it's going to be tough for Concordia to be able to slow them down.
Yeah, Pelkington very good in the middle. She can jump. Bailey Cheney back into the front row now, and the lefty Tippmann to serve. Tight ball to the net. Good dump shot by the freshman. There's only one way for this young Domer girl to go, and that's up. I mean, she's got over 700 assists on the season.
Yeah, she definitely came on the scene and has definitely already kind of made her mark as one of the top setters over here in this area.
Here's Lawyer to serve now. And played by Allman. She'll tip it off the blockers right to Tippmann. Nice set to Hudson. Oh. And now a chance for Concordia. That's a Mays blocked at the net by Hudson.
Yeah, you definitely want to stay away from Pelkington. She's got some springs in her legs, so I would definitely try to swing line instead of bringing it back cross court. Pelkington is up over and early. House that ball.
Back row attack by Lawyer. Nobody touched that one.
Well, wait for it, though.
Yeah.
Just make sure.
We were Hudson is serving, but we mentioned Domer, the setter. We do want to wish her sister, who's at New Haven, a speedy recovery. Injured her knee. She's an outstanding track athlete. She played here at Concordia last year. McKenna Domer.
Yeah.
And she got injured in a volleyball match, and she's out for the rest of the year. And we want to wish her a speedy recovery off that knee injury.
Yeah,
They're trying to hope that she's back for indoor season next year.
Yeah, that's always tough to hear. As a person who's had 5 knee surgeries and a back surgery as an athlete, you always hate to hear an athlete go down.
Kate Hellinger will check in now for the Cadets. She'll go back to serve.
Oh, I think that one was going out as well.
The freshman goes to Morrison on the Sienna. We call that the Sienna slide.
Oh.
And Hudson whistles this one. That one's gone. I don't know where that ball went, but it completely disappeared back there. There it is.
Oh, it's coming back. Yeah, Hudson looks like she's getting under the ball in those first 2 swings. Might be a little nerves, you get excited, adrenaline's pumping, and you come in a little early, and both those sets were pushed just a little back behind her, so let's see if she gets it going here.
The freshman off the blockers. Snyder going to be a very good player for Dwenger. There she is again.
Yeah, she is a little gamer. She's got the right mindset. She's a heck of a little athlete. And, she is a competitor. So look for great things out of her over the next few years.
Allman takes out Emma Tone on the bench. And an attack here on the Cadets gives Dwenger the lead here in set number 1. Zimmerman back to serve as Storrs comes back into the front row now. Speaking of spark plugs, Lexa Zimmerman is definitely that type of person.
Yeah. She is, definitely look for her to touch about any ball that comes over the net. She is all over the court. And, is one of the top liberos for sure in this area.
Domer to serve.
Oh.
That was close.
It almost hit Lindsay's foot there.
Tone will come on for Cheney. She'll serve. Lexa was actually an outside hitter.
Yeah.
As a freshman and sophomore.
Yeah. She had a unique back injury that kind of took her out of hitting for a while. And so she owned the role of switching over to a DS libero and has really just become just a great DS libero.
And Maddie Allman will get a kill. It's good to see Allman back healthy, too. She was injured a couple years ago, a knee injury, and it takes a while to recover from those, and she's finally got that stride back.
Yeah, that's great to see.
Here's Schuler again, right at Hudson. Good pass to Tone. They'll try Tippmann. Look out. Just too low of a setup for her on that.
Yeah, and it looked like she was maybe expecting it inside, came in, and then it got pushed fast and low to the outside, so had a little zigzag approach there.
Here's an overpass to Lawyer.
Oh.
And Jersey Lawyer with her third kill. Did that go off? It went off of Storrs, didn't it?
Yeah, Storrs tried to get up there and block the overpass. Got there just a little late. Let's see if they can work through these nerves here. Dwenger's got a few young players here that, this is a big game, a lot of energy, a lot of emotion, so it can cause you to be a little stiff and tight with your passing and kind of affect your timing sometimes as a hitter. Get a little too excited and a little too anxious to come in on that approach.
Yeah, I think that's Hudson right now.
Yeah,
she's just getting there a tad bit early.
Yeah. Let's see if I expected her to bounce back, get into a nice little rhythm, and they definitely need her to be able to win this game.
Now they're setting out a Lawyer, and another kill, her forward. It's only a matter of time before Jersey Lawyer verbal commits to a very good program here, anywhere in this in the Midwest.
Yeah, she is just a great all-around player, and she's another one that I think she's probably going to have to make that decision whether she tries to hit at a little lower level or if she tries to go a little higher level and switch over to that DS libero spot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just being a little undersized, but she's got a nice all-around game, so could make the decision to go either way.
Jackson right at Hudson, and it's an ace for Paige Jackson. And the Cadets with their biggest lead here in set number 1 by 3. This was about the time in their matchup last week where Concordia got a 4 or 5 point lead and was able just to maintain it. Good swing. Wow.
Sometimes you don't have to be a great defender. You just got to be in the right spot and let it hit you.
Yeah. Tippmann will terminate that rally. And did that go off of Domer's face?
I think it was more of her shoulder.
Shoulder?
Chest. Yeah, she's pointing to her shoulder. And if you're in the right spot as a defender, a lot of times you're going to dig balls off your chest, shoulder, forearms, bicep, whatever you can do to keep the ball alive. A 2-ball coming in the middle.
Good up there by Hudson. Tone will try Tippmann again. Off the net. Chance now for Dwenger. Here comes a slide to Pelkington and a good swing by Loretta Pelkington.
I was going to say, expect them to give her the ball any chance they can get. They don't really have an answer on the Concordia side for somebody that can jump with her. So
yeah, with Lapsley out, that is correct.
Yeah, I just say Lapsley would be the only one. Oh, looked like Jersey coming in a little early too. Got underneath it and swung a little long here. And Dwenger right back in this game, tied it up. I imagine there's going to be a lot of back and forth here, a lot of runs and a lot of excitement. Big kill, get a few points, big block. The other team gets a few points.
Oh, good up there by Jackson.
Hudson getting in a nice little rhythm. Oh, and following up with a little finesse.
And her first kill gives her team the lead here in set number 1.
With a great first swing and set up with a little surprise attack there. Came in hard and then slammed on the brakes and a little tip over the block. A smart play.
Stores again. Oh, look out. Too much on that one. It goes out of bounds. Zimmerman back in for Dwenger.
A little too much, so probably adrenaline back there. That's when, as a coach, you're always telling the server, like, deep breath, relax. In these big moments here in these big matches, sometimes emotions can get the best of you.
Here's Morrison to serve. Another float serve right to Hudson. To Pelkington. Wow. Yeah. Great athleticism. Body control.
Yeah, that ball was a little slow and high, and she just hung up there and waited for it, and was able to tip it down.
Her dad just walked in the gym just before that play, too. Her dad.
I've heard about him. I heard he was a heck of an athlete.
Basketball. Her dad and her uncle, they would set some of the most vicious screens on us.
Oh, I bet. There's some big boys right there, so I bet there's definitely some bodies that were getting knocked to the floor.
I'm pretty sure one of them gave me a cracked rib. When Coach Parrish would say, "Who do you want to guard?" I would say, "Not a Pelkington." give me Pat Murphy. He's 6'9". He's not going to break me in two.
I was going to say, definitely go home with some bruises playing those big boys.
Yeah. A nice bump set to Cheney.
Oh, that's a good swing, but it's great dig there.
And that was Domer with the dump shot. She has maybe one of the best ones in the area. She has the one that she goes behind her head on.
Yeah.
You don't see that hardly at all, and she has a great one.
Yeah. A lot of them tend to, just throw it straight forward, but if you got that range, you can go forward and backwards. It definitely keeps the defense guessing.
Tippmann will try Hudson this time. Cheney off the blockers, right to Lawyer. Nice set outside to Allman, right over the blocker. Good pancake, but she couldn't get enough on it. Tippmann was almost there.
Yeah, it looked like she saw it just a half a second late. Didn't quite get there in time.
There is some intensity in Coach Tippmann's eyes, or Coach Current's eyes. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she definitely, I'm sure, is remembering her moments in these sectional matches and definitely trying to fire her team up and try to get them focused and try to pull off this little upset here.
Elkington with another kill. That brings on the freshman Snyder. Back to serve is Hudson. Boy, I'll tell you, Audrey's sister has had a phenomenal start at Purdue.
Oh, yeah, she definitely came in and lit the Big Ten up. And I just saw in one of the Coaches Insider polls, they had her on the All-Star and one of the top outsides in the country right now.
Wow. Bailey Cheney with the kill gives her team the lead. I watched them play Wisconsin now. Wisconsin, that team is just so tall.
Yeah, I was going to say, Wisconsin, if Wisconsin's not in the top 3 going to the Final Four every year, it's kind of a letdown. You know, they're just a powerhouse every year. Them, Nebraska, a lot of those schools in the Big Ten, and we talk about, you know, this sectional being just a sectional of death. I mean, if you're in the Big Ten,
it's ridiculous.
You get into conference play, and it's every night you got to bring your A game, or you're going to get blown out because every team is just full of huge, tall, well-skilled animals.
I know the Northwestern has had a great season. Nebraska is like 7-5, and they're in the top 10.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
You look at the strength of the schedule. Yeah, you see some of these teams, they're 15-0, but, yeah, you see they haven't played anybody. You see some of these Big Ten schools, they're close to 500, but they've played all top 10, teams, 2 or 3, 2 times in conference.
I know. And Stanford has some of the right there's a former standout at Bishop Dwenger, Taya Daisy.
Yeah, I did see her and her dad come in the building. There's one thing, Dwenger does a good job, and Concordia here. They got a lot of fan support, a lot of alumni you see in the building coming out to support their school and their former teammates. Yeah, Taya was a hammer.
Oh, man. She did not like to lose. No.
She was a competitor.
That team she was on, there was nobody on that team that liked to lose. Anna Burkhart, good night.
Oh,
that'll go
Snyder
off the block.
they called the net at the end.
On Snyder.
Yeah, it was a little tight. She went up, aggressively swung, but ended up landing and walking into the net a little bit. But you got to love the just aggressive swing out of the freshman, though, at 2019.
And back in to serve now is Hellinger. Yeah, poor Daisy's team kept running into that darn Schaafmaster group there at Newcastle.
Yeah.
That was my first year broadcasting for that, and man, what a treat that was to always have Dwenger and Newcastle somewhere down the road.
Yeah, I mean, just a fan of the sport, a commentator, anybody being involved in the sport, it's always great to just watch high-level players and high-level teams. It really makes the job enjoyable.
An attack here by Sienna Lapsley gives the Saints a 2-point lead here late in set number 1.
Alexa is lethal from that service line, so look for her to put some pressure on these guys. There we go, to the outside. Yep.
Zimmerman with the ace. She had a nickname. It was called the Hammer.
The Hammer. I still remember her. Yeah, the first time I saw her was, I think, at 14, and man, she could do everything as an 8th grader. Could swing, could dig. I mean, it just had everything that it takes to be successful.
I do believe, like a lot of these young ladies that are here on the varsity now that are seniors, I don't believe they lost their freshman or sophomore year.
Oh, yeah, they had that really good run. You had the state championship, and then what did they do that second year?
The following year they were beat by Concordia.
Oh, that's
last year they lost to Concordia in the semifinals before Concordia ended up losing to Angola. But yeah, these young ladies have had great success here. They've played together. It seems like forever.
Right.
Yeah. So Coach Tippmann walked right into a good situation, or Coach Current walked right into a great situation there. Being there for a long time helped as well.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, definitely. Dwenger has always had some great athletes, and You know, expect them to be right there at the top of the conference every year and battling every sectional and regionals.
And we're going again here.
Tough serve out of the timeout.
Lapsley.
Yeah, that was a tough set. Flying blind there, tried to push it back to Lapsley and got a little behind her. But you like the aggressive swing early on. You definitely you got to bring everything you got in these big matches.
Set point here, Zimmerman off the net.
The tape overpass? Nope.
Hudson out of the back row, and it goes long. I was just looking to see out down at the Oak Hill sectional. It looks like Belmont victorious on the opening night and a close one. Or is that maybe my eyes are just terrible, but I think that says 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah. Cheney cross court. She hits it long.
Yeah, it looks like we can get a timeout maybe. No, just going to let them play through it. Yeah, they get a good pass. I'd expect them to go middle. If not, they need to kick it out here to Snyder on the outside.
Oh, they don't need to do anything.
Or you just pray for a miss serve.
Dwenger will take a close first set here in this matchup, and we'll take a timeout. You're watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com.
Sports Club is a volleyball-first facility and home to Empowered's Volleyball Academy and Pro Beach Juniors. At Empowered, we focus on development and the process over outcome, and we believe our record-setting recruitment numbers, 24 athletes alone in our 2023 class, 100% college placement rate, and continued success at the highest levels by our alumni speak for themselves, confirming that Empowered is your best option for overall athlete development. This year, we have once again upgraded our club model, programming, and staff to keep us out in front as one of the country's leaders in total athlete development, mind, body, and soul. But none of this would even be possible if God hadn't blessed us with a 90,000 square foot state-of-the-art volleyball and multi-sport facility that includes indoor turf, PSM weight training, 4 volleyball courts, and 5 indoor beach courts. Empowered is here to stay. So if you're looking for a long-term home and one you will never outgrow, we believe the choice is clear. Empowered is the most thorough and all-inclusive junior Olympic development program in the country.
Team Pineapple Volleyball Club was established in 1997 and has become synonymous with top-level volleyball in Northeast Indiana. Lloyd Ball is the owner and director at Team Pineapple, and he's also one of the coaches. Ball is a 4-time Olympian and a gold medalist at the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. Join the Pineapple family today. Go to their website, teampineapple.com, for all programming information. Team Pineapple trains at the brand new Ball Sports Academy. This facility has indoor volleyball courts, Parkview Sports Performance, Parkview Ortho Clinic, Olympic weight room, in-house massage therapy, and the state-of-the-art CET Cryo Spa for post-training therapy. Head north on Highway 69 towards Angola and come see how champions are made at the Ball Sports Academy.
Welcome back here to the Leo sectional. This is sectional number 21 in Class 3A. We've got one final for you here from this sectional this evening. It was Leo in straight sets over Garrett. They will play in the second semifinal on Saturday, roughly at 12:30. A final at Bethany Christian. It was Blackhawk downing Bethany Christian 3-0 in that matchup. Not really much of a surprise at all that Blackhawk would be able to dominate some teams in that section. I just don't see anybody that's going to try and slow Blackhawk down.
No, yeah, that's one of those sectionals. Lakewood's down this year. Bethany Christian's down.
Elkhart Christian, I think, is also in that one as well, and I think they're down too. So,
I imagine that's going to be kind of a cakewalk for them.
I think if you're Coach Boyer, you're just hoping you do not sustain any injuries whatsoever.
That's sometimes as a coach, you like an easier route, but sometimes in those games, the kids get a little lackadaisical, not as focused and serious, and then all it takes is one landing off balance, and that could be it.
Look at these athletic directors just walking around together. Coach Manigold and former athletic director at Bishop Dwenger. Yeah. A good set to Tippmann, and that goes directly into the net.
She's struggling to get it going there. That was a little off the net, but yeah, she just pulled it down into the net.
Last week she had some issues hitting on that side too, being a lefty.
Yeah, it is tough to be able to hit on the outside as a lefty.
Good pass by Zimmerman. They'll go right in the middle to Stores.
Just a little low. Oh.
And that one did not make it over either.
Final four there.
Zent on. She'll replace the freshman. And, oh, look at the little ball girl back there. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Good hard serve. Hickel off the blockers and out of bounds.
Looks like the game plan, they're going at Jersey, which is a good game plan. You know, you want to go with their best hitter, try to get in her head a little bit, maybe with her passing, and hopefully it takes her out of her hitting. So, yeah, they're serving her tough and getting them out of system a little bit.
Here's Schuler. Good serve.
Oh, right back.
Sophie Schuler gives her team a 2-point lead. That's what Carroll tried against Angola on Thursday night. Serve at Morgan Gardy, but then her serve percentage was like 99.8.
Oh, yeah.
So
that can either really work in your favor or can backfire. Because
Exactly.
sometimes they get into a rhythm passing, and sometimes if they pass, you know, a lot of times the ball ends up being on their half where they have to set them, and she's a big
and they
time.
did.
Yeah.
Good spot here for Tippmann, but she hits it out of bounds.
Yeah, under it again.
That was Morgan Gardy in that match, 37 kills.
Oh, actually, I did catch just the end of that match on the live stream. And that's got to be close to a record. You got to imagine.
Well, hopefully Loy's listening. He better take her out for lunch.
Right.
That's an ace.
Oh, I was going to say, it looked like it might have caught the line there. It was close.
And Schuler now with her team up 4 here in set number 2. We'll try Hudson again, cross court.
Nice.
Whoa, man. Ouch. Schuler and
a little collision there.
Jackson ran into each other. Hudson with her second kill. Boy, did that ball get to the ceiling in a hurry.
Yeah, Hudson. She hammered. She might not have her sister's height, but, man, she's got her sister's shoulder, that's for sure.
Yeah, she had 20-some kills in their match last week against Concordia. 24, I believe.
Yeah, another big block. Yeah,
Pelkington.
Definitely don't want to go cross court once again at Pelkington. She is just well disciplined, up and over, and she jumps really well. So that's a good solid block. You might want to swing down line when she's in the front row.
Stores to serve into the net. When we had Hudson against Blackhawk a couple weeks ago, how many kills did Hudson have the other last week? Was it 28 against Blackhawk?
Oh, wow.
And I was able to go down and tell her that her sister never had 28 kills in a match on Summit City Sports. She only had, 38 in the state championship?
Well,
So-
I was going to say,
A little miss hit there.
that set was a little low. Probably should have tipped it over. She tried to swing and bounced it on her own side. Yeah, Hudson is, I'm excited. She's coming over actually to play for me with my 17s team this year. And just a good all-around player. And passes well, hits well. Oh.
Yeah, Tone went up with her right hand and hit the net.
Yeah, it looked like she might have gotten the net just a little bit. Tried to make an athletic play to save the ball.
With the timeout, we'll use one. You're watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com.
Empowered Sports Club is a volleyball-first facility and home to Empowered's Volleyball Academy and Pro Beach Juniors. At Empowered, we focus on development and the process over outcome, and we believe our record-setting recruitment numbers, 24 athletes alone in our 2023 class, 100% college placement rate, and continued success at the highest levels by our alumni speak for themselves, confirming that Empowered is your best option for overall athlete development. This year, we have once again upgraded our club model, programming, and staff to keep us out in front as one of the country's leaders in total athlete development, mind, body, and soul. But none of this would even be possible if God hadn't blessed us with a 90,000 square foot state-of-the-art volleyball and multi-sport facility that includes indoor turf, PSM weight training, 4 volleyball courts, and 5 indoor beach courts. Empowered is here to stay.
Timeout over on the court. Here's Paige Jackson to serve once again for Concordia. They're up 5 here in set number 2. Deep serve. That's a good one. Man, the bottom dropped out of that one in a hurry.
Yeah, I was going to say, the passers were both doing a good job of shuffling backwards, but last minute, that ball just dropped. So just a little short in front of him. There's one thing tough about a nice floater. It's so unpredictable.
And then that one doesn't drop and actually like rises and comes up and hits Hudson.
Yeah, got her in the chest. That's always the worst. Yeah, good floater is so unpredictable. I mean, I've been embarrassed with, good hard jump floater, floats up on you, catches you in the chest or in the neck.
And you're like, I got this. Nope, no, I don't got this.
Go from looking like a great passer to looking like a middle school passer real quick.
Hudson takes another big swing and it hit the antenna.
Yeah.
And was
a little early.
Jolly will come on for the first time for Dwenger. She'll give Hudson a quick breather. Sometimes that's a good idea.
No, sometimes it's good just to let them come to the sideline, take a deep breath, kind of regroup, look at the game from a little different perspective, and hopefully kind of reset, come back in and contribute.
And no contact called on that. Concordia out to a big lead here in set number 2.
You say a little better rhythm out of Tippmann there, but yeah, still catching it, a little low. Look like on her forearm, just a little bit. She's got a heck of a little whip, so I'm surprised not seeing her getting into a rhythm here.
They'll try Pelkington, and why not? Pelkington now with 5 kills. Keep setting her until they can stop her.
Yeah, that ball is too low, but Pelkington is just so high up there. She sees the court and just throwing it down.
Now, I will say she can jump higher than her dad and uncle. They didn't jump real high, but doggone it, they were pretty firm on their feet.
I actually did hear that. Somebody was joking around and said she got her vertical from her mom's side.
Had to.
Yeah.
Lawyer off the net, and there you go. A block for Pelkington.
Yeah, let's see if that's a little spark for him to get back in this game here.
Tight ball to the net. Hickle out of the middle.
Yeah, Pelkington went up with the setter and, was on her way back down. And was not there to block.
Rebecca Morrison back to serve now for Concordia. It's just weird having a Morrison not be a setter at Concordia. Just so strange. Her sister was unbelievable. Woo.
Oh.
Pelkington again.
Wow, they were even ready. They had a good solid double block up there, but Pelkington just too strong, banging it right through the block.
Yeah, Jolly's going to serve now. She's in the rotation for Hudson. They'll try it Lawyer again. Too much on that.
Out of bounds.
Oh, my back's killing me in these bleachers, Will. Right. We got to get some new bleachers. They're still better than Concordia's bleachers. Those things will ruin your back in about 10 minutes. Jolly again right at Schuler. To Lawyer, off the blockers, right back to Jackson. And Cheney with a nice up.
There we go.
There's that behind the head dump shot. Good play by Snyder. They'll try Allman. Oh, nice. No, that was Lydia Mays.
Oh, like found a little seam in the block there.
Maddie Allman will check into the front row with Domer and Mays and Lawyer to serve.
Yeah, Dwenger's doing a good job of really trying to key in on Lawyer, kind of slowing her down, but the rest of the team is really stepping up. That's what they're going to need to do to win.
Tippmann a bump set now to the freshman, and she tried to go cross court and hit it out of bounds.
Just a little long.
So Hudson comes right back in and they serve right at her. They've been serving at her all night and they're continuing to do it. Moyer's looking right at Hudson. Oh, goodness. Morrison got flattened on that play. Cheney again, and that one goes out of bounds, and she wants it. Yep, she gets the touch.
Yep. Some guy called a net, actually. The R2 down here.
The R2 called the net, huh?
Yeah. They might have called the touch, too. But I saw the R2 down there signaling in the net, so getting a lucky break there. Let's see if they can capitalize on it.
Zimmerman once again will serve. Storrs will come back into the front row.
If anybody can get him back in the game, it could be her serve. Oh, well handled there.
And another kill for Lydia Mays.
It's like Storrs just wasn't pressed over, so it went right down in front of her.
Hellinger comes on to serve. Sienna Lapsley will check into the front row for the Cadets. If this gets to a fifth set, this is going to be the loudest gym in North America. Cheney with a great swing.
She definitely has a hammer.
And that one is out of bounds. Snyder with no kills in this match. She may be the next one to get a slight break.
Yeah, looks like not keeping it in front of her enough to pull it down, so missing just a little long.
And another attack error on the Saints. A 10-point lead now for the Cadets. And with that, we've got a timeout. We'll use one as well. You're watching Indiana High School Volleyball from SummitCitySports.com.
Team Pineapple Volleyball Club was established in 1997 and has become synonymous with top-level volleyball in Northeast Indiana. Lloyd Ball is the owner and director at Team Pineapple, and he's also one of the coaches. Ball is a four-time Olympian and a gold medalist at the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. Join the Pineapple family today. Go to their website, teampineapple.com, for all programming information. Team Pineapple trains at the brand new Ball Sports Academy. This facility has indoor volleyball courts, Parkview Sports Performance, Parkview Ortho Clinic, Olympic weight room, in-house massage therapy, and the state-of-the-art CET Cryo Spa for post-training therapy. Head north on Highway 69 towards Angola and come see how champions are made at the Ball Sports Academy.
Still in college, messing around, still 86.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're back live again. Here is Concordia still serving. They go right at Hudson again. Low set. Good play there by Storrs to keep that one alive. Oh, and Sienna Lapsley with the kill. Lapsley, I think just a sophomore. She's still got a lot of room to grow.
Yeah, she definitely has a lot of potential. Very athletic. With some good training. She could definitely be a next level player for sure.
Gabby Storrs with the kill. Has Storrs committed anywhere yet?
I don't believe so. I know at one point she was, if I remember correctly, deciding whether she wanted to focus on academics or go and play in college. But definitely will have opportunities if she wants to play.
Emma Tome with her second ace. Her team still trails by 9. And a float serve goes into the net. Pickle back on now for Morrison. Back to serve, the freshman Domer. That's a good pass.
Oh,
that
low set again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nobody there for Concordia. Good set.
Yeah. If they can get their middles high enough, yeah, they're not going to be stopped.
Yeah, Storrs kind of more of the 2-ball hitter. Pelkington more of the about a half to 1 footer, so she can take that super quick swing.
Yeah, I was going to say, Belkington is up early, that's for sure. Oh.
And an ace by Zent. And our ball disappeared again. Well, the other night, it kept doing it all night long. It'd go down in that coffin corner over there and just disappear. Finally, if the officials had enough, and when it would go over there, they just grabbed the one right off the score table.
Oh, there you go. Always good to have an extra there at the court. Still serving tough at Jersey.
Good dig by Zimmerman. And Hudson now, better timing.
Yeah.
Hudson with her third kill.
Say, yeah, late in these games, you know, whether you win or lose this game, at least you can get some momentum going into that next set. But at the same time, you know, this game, it's a game of runs, so a team can come back and close the gap pretty quickly. Oh,
ooh,
great
what a
up
dig
by Zimmerman.
We'll try Allman again, and that one is long.
Yep, that was close, but the line judge was on top of it.
Oh, we've got a quick timeout on the court. We'll use one as well. You're watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com.
Empowered Sports Club is a volleyball first facility and home to Empowered's Volleyball Academy and Pro Beach Juniors. At Empowered, we focus on development and the process over outcome. And we believe our record-setting recruitment numbers, 24 athletes alone in our 2023 class, 100% college placement rate, and continued success at the highest levels by our alumni speak for themselves, confirming that Empowered is your best option for overall athlete development. This year, we have once again upgraded our club model, programming, and staff to keep us out in front as one of the country's leaders in total athlete development, mind, body, and soul. But none of this would even be possible if God hadn't blessed us with a 90,000 square foot state-of-the-art volleyball and multi-sport facility that includes indoor turf, PSM weight training, 4 volleyball courts, and 5 indoor beach courts. Empowered is here to stay. So if you're looking for a long-term home and one you will never outgrow, we believe the choice is clear. Empowered is the most thorough and all-inclusive.
Timeout over. Zent to serve once again. That's a good serve.
Tough serve. Still going to Lawyer there.
Pickle tooled off the blockers into the second row.
Oh, what did they call there?
Oh, it came back and hit her.
Oh.
Off the block, they're saying it went back off of Hickle and out of bounds.
Oh. It did happen fast. I didn't see exactly what happened. Oh.
Jersey Lawyer's going to go get an explanation, though. And now they're going to call both officials up there to find out if he made the right call. And we'll see. Maybe they'll replay it. Nope, they'll stick with it. Jersey Lawyer in their matchup last week got a yellow card.
Yeah, she is, you got to love the fiery competition, but sometimes it can get a little out of hand.
Yeah.
I think I had heard she had got one before in a club tournament that, yeah, you need that fire in that fight, but not to the point where it could be detrimental to the team.
Hickle with a nice set on a one-handed set from Domer. Gets the kill and slows down Bishop Dwenger here. Schuler will come on and serve now for Concordia. They'll try Hudson again off the blockers.
Hudson looks like she's getting in a little better rhythm there, and that's what they need. Her to get her confidence back, and yeah, definitely she gets in a rhythm with those middles. Dwenger could get a little revenge here tonight. See if Concordia can fight through this little comeback here.
Stores to serve. Outside now to Lawyer. Good up. Jackson. Yeah, that landed in by Tippmann. Or no, they're saying in the net.
Oh, they're calling Jersey in the net.
Jersey in the net. Okay. I knew somebody was in the net.
The line judge called it in too.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So look, Jersey was about to lose it on him because she thought it was out, but then they called her in the net, and she must have admitted she shut down pretty quick. Going right back to her.
Cross court, good dig.
Oh, got a middle getting a dig. You always got to love that. Oh, they called the double. Yeah.
Double contact on Tone gives the side out to the Cadets. Jackson will serve. They'll bring back on Mays. Cadets just 3 points away from tying this thing up at 1 set apiece. Tippmann off the net, right through the double block.
Yeah, that's a good swing off a little out-of-system bump set. So let's see if she gets her rhythm here.
The lefty back to serve. Tippmann actually has a great jump serve. Sometimes she just can't control it. If it's on, it's dynamite. It's just nearly impossible to stop.
Well, as we've seen tonight, she's got a little whip on her, but still a little young and inexperienced with her timing, and so sometimes mistimes her approach and has a hard time of making good solid contact and keeping the ball in front of her. But yeah, she continues to work through that. Watch her; she'll continue to be just better and better, and be a go-to player here in the future for Dwenger.
Hickel gets another kill. That is her 5th, and that brings on Rebecca Morrison to serve. Wow. That one goes long and out of bounds. Snyder on for Zent. Back to serve is Hudson.
Concordia giving them plenty of opportunities to get back in this game.
They'll try Mays again, and that goes off of Hudson.
I think that was going out, but hey, close game. You got to play it.
They called it. They called it. I heard a whistle. Coach Current doesn't agree, but it was.
No, it was a double, and that's one I'm sure Snyder wants back. She should have swung at that, or at least tipped it. But yeah, never a two-hand tip. Take a chance of getting called for a double.
Here's a Lawyer for set number 2. Ooh, that was going out. And a chance now for Cheney right through the double block.
Boy, that thing barely crept over.
It did.
Yeah, Cheney, not a big jumper, but she has a cannon for a shoulder. So as long as she can keep it in front of her and get it over the net, it's probably going to be a kill.
And both teams now in the set with the service error. And Concordia has tied things up at 1 set apiece. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the 3rd set. You're watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com.
Sports Club is a volleyball-first facility and home to Empowered's Volleyball Academy and Pro Beach Juniors. At Empowered, we focus on development and the process over outcome. And we believe our record-setting recruitment numbers, 24 athletes alone in our 2023 class, 100% college placement rate, and continued success at the highest levels by our alumni speak for themselves, confirming that Empowered is your best option for overall athlete development. This year, we have once again upgraded our club model, programming, and staff to keep us out in front as one of the country's leaders in total athlete development, mind, body, and soul. But none of this would even be possible if God hadn't blessed us with a 90,000 square foot state-of-the-art volleyball and multi-sport facility that includes indoor turf, PSM weight training, 4 volleyball courts, and 5 indoor beach courts. Empowered is here to stay. So if you're looking for a long-term home and one you will never outgrow, we believe the choice is clear. Empowered is the most thorough and all-inclusive junior Olympic development program in the country.
Team Pineapple Volleyball Club was established in 1997 and has become synonymous with top-level volleyball in Northeast Indiana. Lloyd Ball is the owner and director at Team Pineapple, and he's also one of the coaches. Ball is a 4-time Olympian and a gold medalist at the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. Join the Pineapple family today. Go to their website, teampineapple.com, for all programming information. Team Pineapple trains at the brand new Ball Sports Academy. This facility has indoor volleyball courts, Parkview Sports Performance, Parkview Ortho Clinic, Olympic weight room, in-house massage therapy, and the state-of-the-art CET Cryo Spa for post-training therapy. Head north on Highway 69 towards Angola and come see how champions are made at the Ball Sports Academy.
Welcome back here to Leo High School. We are just about ready to go for set number 3. Our first semifinal on Saturday at 11 a.m. here is going to be Heritage taking on Angola. And Angola, your defending sectional champions. They had a perfect season, 28-0. And they look to advance through this sectional, get to a regional, and potentially even out into a semi-state or state championship. All the teams in this sectional, quite frankly, could get there to the state championship if they can just get out of this tough sectional here at Leo. And we have still waiting for the teams to come out here on the court. And then Leo won earlier today. They defeated Garrett in straight sets. That train just got rolling, and it never slowed down for Leo. And they were able to come away with a straight set victory. And they will play at 12:30 on Saturday against the winner of this matchup. And those two winners of the 11 and 12:30 matchup will play here at 6 p.m. for the right to call themselves sectional champs. I can tell you, Will, winning a sectional, it just doesn't get any better. I was fortunate enough to win one in basketball, and we won some in baseball. And when I was at Concordia, so you win those, and then I coached 2 sectional champs at Southside in baseball. It's just a phenomenal feeling.
Yeah, I actually got blessed with a photo this morning from the AD at Lakewood. I took over for a few years to help out the Cruz sisters.
Yeah.
And got them their first sectional championship. And, got a nice photo from the AD of that first sectional championship. So it was even more special. We were able to get that school their first one and actually knock off Blackhawk, who's now, continued to dominate that sectional. So, there's no greater feeling. You can have a great season, but in the end, if you don't make a run in the state tournament, it's really all for naught.
The one-and-done situations, you just never know what's going to happen. You really don't.
Yeah. No, for sure. And especially with this game, I mean, the momentum can shift, in a split second, and team just gets all the breaks, gets in a good rhythm, and your season's over.
Chance now for Concordia. They'll go outside the lawyer. Cross court, good dig by Zimmerman.
Zimmerman all over it.
And that one straight into the net by Tippmann.
Let's see if she can fight through a little bit. She's a little up and down right now, in her head just a little bit, still a little young.
Yep.
And it's a big game, so see if she can work through those nerves and try to find her rhythm.
And another attack here on Bishop Dwenger. And quickly, I thought Zent was bringing herself into the match. Did it not look like that? Like, hey, coach, I'm coming in.
Zent, has been around the game a long time. So, she's looks like she's been like a little assistant coach over there, helping out. I've seen her over there talking to girls on the sideline, on the bench.
Maybe that's what she said. Let's give it to Stores.
Yeah, that's one athlete. I've watched her develop over the years, and she, not the most athletic, but, man, that kid works so hard, and she has really, truly maximized just her athletic ability. And honestly, I could see her becoming a great coach one day.
Yeah.
Just really understands the game and great attitude, good supportive teammate.
A service error by Bishop Dwenger gives the ball right back to Concordia. It is Paige Jackson to serve. And I think that was going to be in.
It was close.
Yeah.
It looked like Schuler was a little unsure. Mishandled it. Oh, sets behind her. That's the one thing you can't do on a slide is set that ball off the net. It's such a fast set, and there's middles coming around. You really got to keep it in front of them. If anything, set it too tight.
Yeah, because at least you can use the blockers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
You still have vision. You can still throw it off the blocker. But when it's behind you, you're looking at the ceiling and saying a prayer that you can get the ball over and not get blocked.
Lawyer basically said, "Get out of my way," to Sophie Schuler.
Schuler with a nice little dig. Oh, underneath the net. They didn't call it, though.
It went out of bounds, and we're tied at 4 apiece.
Sometimes the referees tend to spectate a little bit, and I've been there too. You ref a few scrimmages, and you get caught up in a good play, and you forget that you got to actually make a call sometimes.
Good hard serve and an ace.
That ball dropped quick.
Gabby Storrs with her second ace of the match. And Dwenger with their first lead here in set number 3.
Came back with the short serve, overpass.
I cannot believe that even made it over.
But great job by her mixing it up, going hard and deep on the first serve and coming back with a nice little short ball. But Paige did a great job of getting there. I didn't think anybody was going to touch that.
Another great serve and an ace. Three-point lead now for the Saints. Gabby Storrs doing it back at the service line. Ah, there we go. I like how they do that. They just roll it back really slow.
You got to try to break that little momentum any way you can. Oh, the old slow roll. Oh, that dropped again, too. She is hitting that ball super hard, so they did you see that? Jersey just rolled the ball over here.
Yep.
Tried another little slow roll.
You got a couple of those unofficial timeouts where you got the slow roll or you fell down in there. You need a towel to wipe up the court.
Oh, yeah. Or the old shoestring. You got to tie the shoe.
Yeah, or you can't tie it because you broke a nail and somebody else got to come over and tie it.
The most classic is there was one at IPFW where the guy acted like he lost a contact, had everybody looking for the contact, didn't even wear contacts. But sometimes, if you don't have a timeout or you're just trying to shift the momentum, there's a lot of creative little ways to try to slow the game down and try to just break their rhythm.
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that score is correct, Will. I actually have 9-4.
We'll see.
Maybe I gave him an extra point there at one point.
Well, normally you would hear about it from the sideline if the score is wrong.
Correct.
So.
We'll try a Lawyer this time, and that's going to end the run of Dwenger.
Yeah, it looked like Storrs cut in front of Zelt. See right there.
On comes Morrison. She'll serve. Zent with a good pass to Tone. They'll go in the middle to Pelkington. Wow. Pelkington now with 7 kills.
It's back to what we said earlier. Yeah, if they pass well and they can feed her, she's going to be unstoppable. It's a great pass by Zent right there.
Snyder comes back into the front row now for the Saints. Tippmann will serve. They'll try Mays again. That'll go off the blocker's right to Snyder. And at the net, Mays will put that one away. Schuler off, Allman on, Lawyer to serve.
Yeah, freshman, you can tell, a little bit of nerves, mishandled that ball.
Chance now for Hudson out of the back row. Good dig there by Lawyer. Allman. Oh, goodness sakes. Nobody saw that shot coming. I'm not even sure Maddie Allman saw that shot coming, and it drops in the corner over there on the far side of the court.
Yeah, Tippmann. Yeah, Tippmann, wasn't expecting that ball and was ready to release up the set. You got to remember, got to play defense first. Oh, that's a good save.
Jeez. Allman will take another swing. Good dig by Zimmerman.
Back to the middle. Yep.
Free ball now for the Saints. Good swing by the freshman. So that's her first kill of the match, and we're in the third set.
Yeah, she can work through those little nerves. The first time in a sectional game with this type of crowd, I'm sure the pressure is on her. But yeah, she's a competitor, so expect her. If she can put a couple good kills together and get us into a rhythm, you'll see why she's out there.
Chance again now for Dwenger. Cheney has had a good match.
Yeah.
Her fourth kill.
Like we always tell the athletes, when you're in trouble, swing high and hard. Good things happen.
Yeah, I think Woodland kind of forgot that on Tuesday night there late in that match.
Yeah, under pressure, sometimes people freeze up, get too conservative, and in the end, you got to remember what got you there. Oh, got him with the tip.
Snyder with her second kill.
Smart play. And shoes on the other foot now. Looks like Dwenger's trying to run away. Oh, they're too aggressive with the serve.
On comes Hellinger. She'll replace Mays, and Lapsley will check into the front row.
That was close to going out, too.
Cheney again, but Lapsley will have none of that.
I was going to say, that's a big block in there. As we talked earlier, she's like Pelkington. You might not want to swing cross court if she gets up and over. You might want to pull down line. You got Domer front row, who's a great setter, but is a little undersized.
Pelkington with her 8th kill. Storrs back on with Zimmerman serving. Another chance for Allman. She finds the corner.
Yeah, they are working the corners. And if I was Bishop Dwenger, I might want to go to rotational defense and shift those defenders into the corners. Be able to slow down Concordia. Let's see if Current can make an adjustment.
Good hard serve. Tight ball to the net to Tittman.
Great save, one-handed.
Nice bump set. Nice set again. And an attack here. I think both teams are really just hitting corners.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much exactly the same game plan.
Oh, touch too. Snyder trying to get a little rhythm here, getting fired up.
She'll come off as the tone comes in. She'll serve. Back into the front row is Gabby Storrs.
Good serve. One back.
Lawyer again out of the back row. Tittman just too far underneath that and hits it long and out of bounds.
Yeah, it didn't look like she transitioned to hit, so she was stuck at that 8-foot line.
Schuler will check back in along with Hickel for Concordia. They'll go outside to Tittman again. Cross court, good dig. Tight ball to the net, though.
Oh, back row setter. Yep.
Yeah, that I was going to say that should be.
Domer.
Domer was in the back row.
And she did touch it, yeah.
They're going to call it. They're going to call it. Yeah, they called it.
Domer tried to make a good play on it.
Yeah, she
tried
did.
To save it. We might have had a riot if they didn't get that call right.
Exactly. Zent will serve. Let's pass off the net. Here's Hickel right side. Cross court. Good up there by Zimmerman.
She is all over the place. Oh, Hudson getting in a rhythm now.
Her 6th kill. I think she just was too amped up to get started.
Yeah, it is. Just big game, nerves. Adrenaline gets going. Sometimes you got to take a deep breath and just try to relax and get focused.
That timeout that Olivia Current gave her really helped on a kill by Lawyer.
Looks like Storrs was trying to get out of the way and let Lexa, the libero, take that ball, but did it last minute. That's definitely one you got to have.
Jackson back to serve for the Cadets. They trail by 3. Tight ball and a good swing by Tippmann.
There, as you can see, that she kept that ball in front of her. Good rotation, good hand contact, and got the kill there. So, yeah, let's see if she gets in a rhythm now. They need her definitely to make a few big swings. Great serve right there.
Lawyer gets rejected.
They're all over.
And that was Tippmann. Five-point lead now for Dwenger.
See if they go away from her. Oh, move her into the middle. Oh,
that was Hudson with the solo block.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a trap set, and Hudson was all over it. She didn't have anywhere to go. That's what we call put them in a phone booth right there.
Yeah, then, wow.
You're a little claustrophobic right there. Not a lot you can do except swing for the ceiling and hope to go high hands. Oh, just out.
Not by much. Zimmerman back in for Dwenger. That'll bring on McConkey for the first time tonight for the Cadets. She's more of a serve specialist. She's got 21 aces on the season for the Cadets, and she's just a sophomore.
Oh.
And she serves it long and out of bounds.
Yeah, that's always tough. Coming in off the bench, fresh. First time coming in serve. That's where you just pray. Just keep the ball in.
Yep.
Get into a little rhythm. It was always the worst. I had a big topspin, and there was times the coach wants you to come in off the bench cold and try to come in and bomb your serve. It's like, that's super tough coming in cold, especially on a big pressure match. Oh.
Yeah, that landed on Concordia's side.
Yeah, it looks like might have a little stare down competition there at the net. You got to love the fire and the competitiveness. Yeah, as long as it stays pretty good sportsmanship. Oh.
And again, Pelkington.
Yeah. She is a big block and a big hammer.
And a substitution here is Morrison comes on for McConkey. That's really just a slow down the momentum.
Yeah, I'm not sure if she has a timeout left, and that's one of those, try to do something. Just to try to break that little rhythm.
And it worked.
Right? Yeah, and it worked. Tippmann just not in a good rhythm tonight, serving or hitting. See if she can fight through the little nerves she's dealing with here.
Lawyer to serve. Maddie Allman check back in now for the Cadets. They'll go right at Hudson.
Yeah, committed to the hands a little too early, and that ball dropped. So tough ball. Let's see if they Concordia going to try to make a little run here. This is about the exact opposite of what we had last set.
Yep. Low set, good swing. Now another chance for Dwenger. That's a tough one.
Oh, caught the offside blocker sleeping.
Good play there by the freshman to get a point out of that. Cheney will check on and Hudson will serve. The Saints need 2 points to take set number 3. Nobody's home.
Oh, wow. Yeah, passing is just really falling apart here for Concordia this set.
And Hudson will serve for set number 3 and giving her team a 2-1 lead here in this match.
Yeah, they're staying on Lawyer, trying to take her out of the game. Gotta love the confidence setting the freshman on game point.
Oh, another good swing by Allman.
Yeah, she is a little undersized, but she is working every corner. Yeah, nice range. Even had an off speed earlier down the line.
Just like Kinley Smith.
Yeah,
that's
honestly,
very similar
very
players.
Similar. I would not serve the libero on that. Oh, good dig by Jersey though.
Allman again.
Good dig by Lexa over here. See if they can finish. Oh, another dig. Oh, the setter dump. That's sometimes you're like, oh, set your hitters.
Yeah.
Sometimes setters try to do too much. Oh, a little tight. Oh.
Yeah, they're going to call that.
Yeah, free ball, trying to be too perfect. Gonna put that thing tight.
And the lead down to 6 now. Saints just need a good pass here. I would go to Cheney or Pelkington if you get a chance.
Oh, for sure. There's a good pass. Find her in the middle. Nope, going to the outside.
And that'll do it. Pelkington with the block gives the Saints set number 3. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with the start of the 4th set. You're watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com.
Sports Club is a volleyball-first facility and home to Empowered's Volleyball Academy and Pro Beach Juniors. At Empowered, we focus on development and the process over outcome. And we believe our record-setting recruitment numbers, 24 athletes alone in our 2023 class, 100% college placement rate, and continued success at the highest levels by our alumni speak for themselves, confirming that Empowered is your best option for overall athlete development. This year, we have once again upgraded our club model, programming, and staff to keep us out in front as one of the country's leaders in total athlete development, mind, body, and soul. But none of this would even be possible if God hadn't blessed us with a 90,000 square foot state-of-the-art volleyball and multi-sport facility that includes indoor turf, PSM weight training, 4 volleyball courts, and 5 indoor beach courts. Empowered is here to stay. So if you're looking for a long-term home and one you will never outgrow, we believe the choice is clear. Empowered is the most thorough and all-inclusive junior Olympic development program in the country.
Team Pineapple Volleyball Club was established in 1997 and has become synonymous with top-level volleyball in Northeast Indiana. Lloyd Ball is the owner and director at Team Pineapple, and he's also one of the coaches. Ball is a 4-time Olympian and a gold medalist at the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. Join the Pineapple family today. Go to their website, teampineapple.com, for all programming information. Team Pineapple trains at the brand new Ball Sports Academy. This facility has indoor volleyball courts, Parkview Sports Performance, Parkview Ortho Clinic, Olympic weight room, in-house massage therapy, and the state-of-the-art CET Cryo Spa for post-training therapy. Head north on Highway 69 towards Angola and come see how champions are made at the Ball Sports Academy.
Welcome back here to Leo. We are about ready to go in the 4th set. Concordia will need this set to stay alive and keep their season alive. The winner of this matchup will take on Leo on Saturday. They will play at roughly 12:30 here at Leo High School. Want to congratulate Blackhawk Christian. They've already won their opening round match, as well as Belmont. They have moved on. We don't know yet about Carroll. They were playing Snyder tonight in their opening round matchup. And I think, Will, you'd probably agree with me, Carroll and Homestead should win their sectionals.
Yeah, I was going to say, they got probably 2 of the easiest sectionals. But then they typically run into a buzzsaw in regionals.
Yeah.
They've got was that McCutcheon with that Chacon. a coin that is.
Or Yorktown, they run into them at some point. I was looking at the national rankings earlier this week.
Mm-hmm.
The national rankings, the top 10. McCutcheon is sitting at number 3. Yorktown is HSE is sitting at number 5. And Yorktown is at number 9 nationally.
Oh, yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, that Chloe, with McCutcheon. I mean, she was playing with the USA team indoors. Little undersized, but that kid jumps out of the gym and just has every shot in the book.
And their only loss this season is to HSE.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's either HSE or Yorktown.
Uh-oh, let's see if Concordia can bounce back here. Dwenger has a lot of momentum, a lot of energy right now. Let's see if Concordia rises up and matches it. Well, this game could get ugly really quick. Dwenger is, serving tough. Concordia definitely struggling passing. Oh, bringing the 2-ball. That might have been a lift. They got away with it, but just couldn't get that ball out of the net.
If you had to guess, you probably don't have to guess. You see so many of the young ladies. What has been the difference in the Midwest now with high school volleyball? I guess I'm going to say, is it the Big Ten?
The Big Ten, it is, kind of inspiring the young kids. But honestly, I think the growth of clubs throughout the Midwest, you've got Boiler Juniors over there towards Lafayette. You obviously here with Pineapple with Empowered. You've got Academy down in Indy, the Montianas. You just have a lot of top club programs that are really developing a lot of these kids. And just the fact that all of these kids are just becoming more and more athletic. We joke around and say it must be the steroids in the chicken or something. These kids are just more and more athletic, more and more gifted. And then with great training, they have just really blossomed into just top-level athletes where, just volleyball in general across our whole region has really just elevated. And we've got teams that are and players that are some of the top in the nation now.
Well, absolutely with the gun. And I think another thing, Will, I've really noticed is the coaching has become so much greater at not just the main big schools that are always predominantly good, but even your lower level schools now are starting to get some very intelligent coaches.
Yeah.
And Gabby Storrs with a kill.
With the growth, you definitely are seeing a lot of coaches even growing, and there's a lot more actually just coaching resources as well across the country. JVA is doing a lot, USA Volleyball, just a lot of great coaching material and videos out there that are really helping to develop some of these young coaches, and you got a lot of these higher level players that are finishing up and coming back to give back to their school and coaching their high school programs. Just volleyball in general is just really elevated across the country. It's still, it's the #1 female participation sport. Surpassed even basketball, I think, in 2016 in Indiana, the Hoosier State.
Yeah, of all the states that would pass it in, you wouldn't think it would be Indiana.
That's for sure. I actually just saw the poll that came out, and it actually, a lot of the high school sports went down in participation numbers, but actually volleyball still went up. So I think, we're in a good time right now in volleyball. A lot of growth and just a lot of high-level playing and coaching.
Tippmann again with the attack error, and we're tied up at 5 apiece. They'll go in the middle again to Pelkington. Nice play there by Jackson. Nope. They'll call 2 contacts on Lydia Mays.
Yeah. I think she went up expecting a block. There wasn't a block there. And
I think she expected Pelkington to be right in her face.
Yeah. But she wasn't, so she ended up pushing her right into the tape.
Tippmann back to serve. Snyder will come on. Laurier will get another chance. Nope, didn't get much on that.
Yeah, they've done a good job of slowing her down. And so, got jerseys now rolling a little bit. So it looks like Dwenger's game plan is starting to work out. Serving tough at Jersey and trying to take her out of her normal dominant hitting. And Tippmann throwing in a little setter dump right there. Okay, she's starting to get into her.
Oh, that's a great play by Lawyer. And under the net went Hudson.
Oh.
She just couldn't stop.
Had that momentum going forward.
Morrison will come back in now for Concordia.
That's what I like about the college professional game. If you're on that sideline, as long as you can get out of bounds and not step in the actual court on the other side, it's actually legal.
Wow.
Little Snyder getting a little rhythm. She is a little firecracker. She, as long as she can stay out of her head and calm the nerves of this big game, and handle it as a young freshman, she is going to be a tough kid to stop. She's got every shot in the book as well. Great range.
Woo. Oh, ouch. Lawyer crushed that one.
Yeah, she definitely need more of that out of her.
Yeah, Tippmann said, that hurt, Coach. Did you see Tippmann? No, she looked over to Coach at Curran and said, Coach, that one hurt.
And that's what Jersey's going to have to do. If they're serving you every ball, you got to turn around and bring it right back and say, hey, keep serving me. I'm going to keep bouncing every ball right at you.
Cheney again.
Oh, Domer, I'm not sure what happened. Domer didn't even go up and block right there. I don't know if yeah, Cheney one-on-one. Definitely got to put that ball away.
I think Cheney was suffering from some injuries early in the season, and she's just now starting to get her legs going.
Yeah, I know she's had some issues back and forth with that knee. You can see she's got taped up with a little kinesio.
Nice play there by Snyder.
Save.
And an attack here brings back on Lapsley and Hellinger for Concordia.
Still anybody's game right here, 9-8. Tough serve.
Cheney again off the blockers.
High and hard, there you go.
Tone will come back in for Snyder. She'll serve. Storrs also back into the front row. As Lexa Zimmerman says, did you see that, Hudson? I said it. Perfect.
She was about the 25-foot line. Anytime you see a non-setter that far off, getting ready to use their hands, you always get a little nervous.
Lapsley has something to say to Gabby Storrs on that swing.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little chippy at the
Yes, it is.
You got to love the little rivalry in the competition.
And Domer into the net.
Domer seems to be
a little winded.
Yeah.
Her motor runs really fast, too. She's just a freshman. Zen again. Good pass to Domer. We'll try Allman, who can't get it to go down. And then Hudson. Lapsley, ouch. Boy, that made a weird sound off of Zimmerman's knuckles.
Yeah, and it looked like Concordia made the shift. It looks like they're in rotational defense, so those deep swings in the corner, they're starting to pick them up.
Hickel will check on. Schuler will. So, yeah, I agree with you. They did make an adjustment.
Let's see if Dwenger can see that. That's when, as soon as you see him shift there, you got to start swinging deep into that middle.
Just like that?
Yeah. Caught it right in that seam down the line.
8 kills now for Hudson. Storrs back to serve. Dwenger up 2 points here in set number 4.
Storrs is dangerous at that service line. A lot of times it's either an ace or an air right here. She's got a nice little jump floater, nice and flat and tight to the net. Let's see if she gets it going here. Oh, there you go. Out of system. A free ball. See if they handle it here.
Nice left-handed swing by Hudson.
Yeah, not a great set, but yeah, got out there. They able to tip it down. Not sure what Jersey's arguing about. I think the ball hit the net, so they're thinking that maybe one of the players hit the net. See if Concordia can maintain their composure here. They'll bounce back.
Better pass this time to Domer.
There you go. Jersey not swinging. Goes off speed down the line. They're waiting on it.
Hudson doesn't go off speed.
Yeah, and that's one of the things you got to do. These big games, you can't let those nerves cause you to be a little bit nervous, conservative. Good teams are going to be able to pick it up and shove it down your throat. And that's what we just saw.
Yep, before we do have another serve, we'll have a timeout. We'll see you in 60 seconds here at Leo.
Empowered Sports Club is a volleyball first facility and home to Empowered's Volleyball Academy and Pro Beach Juniors. At Empowered, we focus on development and the process over outcome. And we believe our record-setting recruitment numbers, 24 athletes alone in our 2023 class, 100% college placement rate, and continued success at the highest levels by our alumni speak for themselves, confirming that Empowered is your best option for overall athlete development. This year, we have once again upgraded our club model, programming, and staff to keep us out in front as one of the country's leaders in total athlete development, mind, body, and soul. But none of this would even be possible if God hadn't blessed us with a 90,000 square foot state-of-the-art volleyball and multi-sport facility that includes indoor turf, PSM.
Gabby Storrs will serve now with her team up 4.
So she gets this first one in after the timeout. She does. Good tough ball.
Lapsley.
Lapsley is stepping up, putting the team on her shoulders there. But unfortunately, she's only 3 rotations and out as the middle. With a little work, I could see her making a transition to the pin. She is athletic and dynamic.
There we go. Now Dwenger will go with the old throw it to the other side.
Back to the old shenanigans over here. I like it. You got to slow them down. Do whatever you got to do to try to shift the momentum here.
Jackson goes right at Zent.
Great pass. Oh, that's going to be tough. A good pass, and you get her a high enough set. Yeah, Lapsley's out. There's nobody on Concordia's team that's going to be able to elevate with her. She's,
Pelkington now with 11 kills. That sends Tippmann back to serve. Domer with a low bump set to Lawyer. She tried to go down the line and it went out of bounds.
Yeah, but I love to see her swing, though. That's what she's got to do, you know. She's going to have to, with Lapsley out, she's going to have to put the team on her shoulders, stay aggressive, and keep swinging, hopefully make a couple big plays, get the team fired up. But you do have Loretta in that front row. That is a big block.
Oh, that was Emily Hickel.
Hickel, all right.
7 kills for her now. Morrison in.
Let's see, Domer's in the front row. Let's see if they try to go at her a little bit.
Good swing by Hudson again for her 11th kill.
Yeah.
May's the only one there. Domer never got over there to help her out.
Yeah. She is a phenomenal setter, but yeah, a little undersized. Need to work on the vertical a little bit to be able to help out blocking-wise, be able to run a 5-1.
Jersey Lawyer with good body control put that one away.
Yeah, if you're Dwenger, you cannot be late getting out there on her. You can be late to any of the other hitters, but you've got to be keyed in on Jersey out there. If she's going to make you pay.
She'll serve now with her team down 4. Belkington again off the net and her 12th kill. They have no answer for her or Storrs in the middle.
Yeah.
Or Hudson. Hudson's had a couple swings out of the middle as well.
Yeah, I was going to say they're bringing her in on a 2-ball.
Zimmerman will serve. That's a good deep serve.
Yeah. Maybe another free ball. This should be a free point here. Going to the 2-ball to Cheney this time. Ooh, I'm not sure if that's 4 touches right there.
Oh, wow.
She is all over the place.
Maddie Allman with the block on the freshman Snyder.
Yeah, she went a little conservative right there. She's got to go up and take a rip on that.
And back on comes Lapsley.
I don't know if you saw that. Zimmerman ran around Cheney trying to play that ball and actually got it up.
Tight ball to the net. Lapsley sees it. Oh, they're going to call lift on.
A lift.
Yeah. Pretty easy call for the official there.
Yeah. Actually, a great job by Tipman staying down, putting her hands up, and Lapsley threw the first one down into her hands, but then she tried to play it again, and that's where she got the lift.
Another tight ball to the net. Cheney, another good swing.
That was kind of a trap set, too. They should have had the block there. But Cheney swinging high and hard, and, yeah, just a smaller block there on that line.
Back to serve now is Tone.
Concordia trying to make a little push here at the end. Let's see if Dwenger can maintain. Stay steady here.
Good pass by Morrison. They'll go back to Allman. Off the blockers, right to Zimmerman.
Oh.
Another chance for Allman again, and no touch called. No.
Begging for a touch.
There wasn't any.
No touch even close. No. Yeah, I like when athletes fight for calls, but yeah, when it's just blatantly obvious, it's like, stop begging. Just, it was a bad swing. Next ball.
Tone's serve is long.
Yeah, that's where when you got the momentum like that, yeah, just all the pressure is on the passer. Yeah, you don't need to serve that aggressive. You got all the momentum. Just keep the pressure on. Definitely don't shoot yourself in the foot, though.
Tone will try Tippmann this time, and that ball was definitely going out.
Yeah. Good tip there.
Good bump set over now to Cheney. Good swing, good dig.
Little roll shot coming. There's the middle. Oh, we're going to the corner.
And it works. Tippmann, or Tone.
Tone saw the opening, and yeah, Jersey didn't read her shoulders quite in time, so didn't get into that corner quick enough.
The Cadets will use one of their timeouts here in the set number 4. Well, we know who our first semifinal is going to be on Saturday at 11 a.m. here. It's going to be Heritage taking on Angola. Thoughts in that match?
You know, it is. It's going to be an uphill battle for Heritage. You know, Angola is big and well trained, but honestly, you know, I think they could surprise and maybe at least take a set or two. It'll be tough for them to upset them, but you know, Heritage serves super tough. Probably the best serving team in the area. And then if Angola has a flaw, it is their passing, and so they have some big bangers, but don't always pass the best. So if they can serve tough and get them out of system. They stand a chance to at least compete with them, but it's still, even then, you know, when you got 6'4", even out of system, you know, is still tough to stop. And then even ball, you know, Maya is now 6'3", I think. You know, you got 7 kids over 6 foot. You definitely have the makings of a state championship run.
Hickle will get the kill, and then you can't even forget about the baby Harris that's on the team. Yeah. Maya has had a great finish to the season.
Yeah, she's going to be a little competitor, and actually out of all the Harrises, I think she might be, potentially the best one out of all of them. They've all turned out to be great players.
Sad, her older sister is not going to get a chance to play.
Yeah, that knee injury is, that's as a fellow knee surgery specialist with 5 of them, I hate to see somebody go down with a knee injury. And that pains me every time I see it. Concordia trying to make their run here late in this set. Let's see if Dwenger can maybe call a timeout, try to maybe get a kill here, try to shift the momentum here.
That was Hickle with her 9th kill. I think for Heritage to be effective, Lainey Simmons will have to have a big match in the middle for them.
Yeah.
That one off the blockers right to Schuler.
Back to middle, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm not quite sure why they keep blocking her cutback. She's hitting angle every single time, and Dwenger has not moved their block over at all.
And they wanted a carry on that, did Coach Current.
Is that what they were saying? I couldn't tell if they were trying to call net.
No, I think they wanted, because I think it's just weird how she hit the ball. You know what I mean? The angle she was hitting. And because she just redirected it a total different direction than the way it was going, they're not going to change her call, and it's a 2-point set.
Good serve.
Tight ball again.
Yeah, back row setter.
And now the Cadets within 1.
Current going to call timeout here?
I don't know if she is or not. But if you're Schuler, you got to serve this in.
Yeah, for
Keep
sure.
the momentum.
Good pass. Oh, that's a big block right there.
Gabby Storrs with a kill.
That could be the difference right there.
I wasn't even sure Hudson's shot even
went
got
over
blocked.
the net. Yeah, it was close.
That's one you would see reviewed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that play right there could have just cemented this win right here. Oh, and the net triple A's. Especially late in the match.
Yep.
You know, it come down, one little play gives a spark to the other team, and then, you have little funky plays like that.
Storrs with her 6th ace.
That's what you're saying. Just keep it in. All the pressure's on the passer. Going outside here. No, right to Lapsley. Oh, they got Pelkington up there. Oh, he jumped a little early. Oh, double.
Not called.
Wow.
Good play there by Pelkington. Oh, went off of Lawyer's shoulder and into the front row. And we are at match point here at Leo.
Wow, that's a big angle out of Hudson right there. Looking like her sister on that one. Hard 4-4 cross court. Caught Jersey, surprised her, I think, rolling in, expecting a tip, and that thing came firing at her. This is where I give them the signal, middle of the court. I don't care if it's a lollipop. Oh, off the tape. Good pass by Page there. The roll shot. That's not going to win it. Oh.
They'll call 4 contacts. That'll bring on Mays. See, here's where it gets tough for Concordia with Lapsley coming out now.
Yeah, if they get a good pass, expect Pelkington in the middle. And even Hudson on the outside. Maybe, either one of them.
Jackson will serve.
Good ball. Give it to her. Oh, nice up by Schuler.
And Emily Hickel keeps her team alive with her 10th kill.
Really surprised. Current not calling any timeouts. You know,
well, all the fans are calling timeout.
It's only it's the only thing you can do as a coach to try to control the momentum of the game is use those timeouts. You can't take them with you. But you don't want Concordia to get some momentum here.
Good set. That'll do it. That was probably the best set of the night.
Yeah.
To Hudson.
Great swing out of Hudson down that line.
Dwenger wins tonight in this sectional matchup. They'll move on to our second match on Saturday. They will take on Leo. That is scheduled for a 12:30 start. But as you know, Will, no matches usually in postseason ever start on time other than the first one.
Yeah. It's definitely building to be an exciting weekend. And I expect this same energy and probably more on Saturday. But a pretty electrifying match. Both sides brought a lot of fans out, brought a lot of energy. But Concordia, just didn't pass well. Didn't bring their ball control they normally have. And with only 1 or 2 options every time, they became pretty predictable with all those passes, 15 feet off the net. Just makes it tough to win against a good team.
Concordia will finish the season 18-14 overall. Jersey Lawyer tonight with 11 kills. Lydia Mays with 3 kills. Schuler with 2 aces. Lapsley with a block and 6 kills. Maddie Allman with 5 kills. 2 kills for Domer along with a bunch of assists. Paige Jackson with 3 aces tonight. Emily Hickel with 10 kills. And Concordia will be good again next year. They have a lot of youngsters on the team. Coach Trish Miller will have her team ready to go next year when the season starts. For Bishop Dwenger, they will improve to 13-10 overall. Audrey Hudson tonight with 13 kills. Lexa Zimmerman with an ace and a bazillion digs. And Ashley Zent with an ace. And I'm going to leave it up to you here, Guy. We're going to keep going. Bailey Cheney with 7 kills tonight. Emma Tone with 2 aces and a kill. It was Tippmann with 5 kills, 1 block. And Lindsay Snyder with 5. I don't know if we go with co-players of the match tonight for...
Yeah, I think Pelkington. Yeah, Pelkington, but Hudson.
Gabby Storrs.
Oh, yeah.
Gabby Storrs had 6 aces to go along with 6 kills tonight.
Yeah, can we give 3 players of the matches? I mean, Pelkington owned the net.
I do.
Blocking-wise, offensively, I feel like she definitely was probably the top one, but Hudson and Storrs just really contributed and did just a phenomenal job. So, yeah.
We'll give it to Pelkington. 12 kills tonight for the senior. You know why? Because I'm afraid her uncle or dad might set a screen on me on the way out of the gym, and I'll get another cracked rib from one of the Pelkington boys. But tonight she had a great match.
How many blocks?
12 kills, 2 blocks on the night, but she affected the match quite a bit in the middle tonight for Bishop Dwenger.
Yeah.
And they will move on. They'll play in their second matchup on Saturday. They'll take on Leo at about 12:30. Our first matchup here will be Heritage taking on Angola. Those 2 winners will move on to Saturday night, and they will play at 6 p.m. here at Leo High School. Another great night of volleyball, Will. We thank you for joining us. We'll probably get it. Well, we're going to see you again on Saturday unless you're going out to California or Texas or wherever the heck you're going to go.
Yeah, that was last weekend. I was out in Manhattan Beach doing some coaching. But, I'm back. I'm here for the weekend. And, I wouldn't miss it for the world. So I will, hopefully be here and join you guys. And, hopefully we have another exciting match here on Saturday. And, honestly, it's anybody's ball game. You know, Angola obviously comes in as the favorite, but, as we've seen time and time again, in the game of volleyball, all it takes is one run.
Yep.
A team could fall apart passing, and all of a sudden you got an upset. And so, expect a good match out of Heritage against Angola. And then, Leo and Dwenger, I'm assuming it's going to be a knockdown, drag-out fight, kind of like this was. I think all the matches are going to be phenomenal this weekend, so I'm excited.
Well, we want to thank everybody for watching here tonight on Summit City Sports and IHSATV.org, and we want to wish everybody a good night. Will, thanks for being here tonight. Lindley, again, get a good night's rest, and you don't work tomorrow? I got to do college volleyball tomorrow.
Got a day off over there.
She gets a day off.
I'm going to have to talk to Jeff about that.
I've
no
got
days off.
I've got Indiana Tech volleyball, so...
Thanks for having me. As always, it was a pleasure, and I'll see you on Saturday.
All right, everybody have a good night, and thank you for watching here tonight. You've been watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then, too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier, too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with Jim Rath's basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts, all with a 99% career success rate.
You belong here. Here.
Here.
I belong here.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help with their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
In 1952, my father, Jim Kelly, opened his first dealership. Thanks to loyal customers, dedicated employees, community support, and a bit of luck, his business grew. 70 years later, that dealership has become the Kelly Automotive Group, with 14 brands and 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall. Thank you for 70 amazing years. It's been the ride of a lifetime. We hope you join us for the next 70.
In 4 years, this could be you.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts.